What is up guys, and welcome back to another video. And today's video, as you can see by the title, we're talking about sleep and what we can do to maximize that sleep, because if we're not sleeping, so many things aren't happening. We're not going to be growing as optimally as we could, we're not going to be functioning as well as we could mentally, and physically our strength is going to be down as well. So first off, I'm going to go through a few habits you can get into which is going to help you sleep better, sleep deeper, and have better sleep hygiene. So first one of those is going to be going to bed at the same time every day and getting up at the same time every day. Now I say every day as in try and go to bed the same time during the week. On the weekend, people that work a 9 to 5 generally wake up a little bit later. Now you're probably going to go to bed a little bit later as well on the weekend, but try and get into the routine of having some form of structure to your week from Monday to Friday, going to bed and waking up at the same time. Next one is going to be these bastards. Let's not be on our phone just before you go to bed. I would say within an hour, turn off electrics, don't be looking at screens, try and avoid looking at anything which is going to be reflecting light at you. That's going to do two things. It's going to make your mind work through the visuals, so everything that's visually stimulating you, you're going to be thinking about that and your mind's going to be working on that. Second is it's going to reduce the melatonin that your body produces naturally, because you've got this blue light coming into your eyes, so your body's basically being told that it's daytime because we're having this light. So we don't want that. We want melatonin to start coming into our body as we start getting towards our bedtime, our night routine. So the same thing that we can do with that, if you're going to be using screens in the evening or watching a film or something like that, wear blue light blockers. Now you can get some really funky looking ones, or you can get some really like more casual normal looking ones. They're very inexpensive on Amazon. You can buy them very cheaply, and they will change the amount of melatonin that your body produces if you're looking at a screen. So those are basically going to reduce the amount of blue light that gets into your eyes basically. You can also turn this function on a MacBook with a Flux installation. So there's an app called, I think it's called Flux, which produces a block of it's like a slight orange tint. You don't really notice it too much, but it will also help the production of melatonin if you are using. So next off, we've got carbohydrates. Now you've probably been told many times don't have carbs after 6, but carbohydrates actually can help you sleep. So if we're having carbohydrates later at night, I would say around 8 o'clock, maybe 8:30, that's generally when I have my last meal, about 8:30. That's going to help you sleep as well, because carbohydrates give you that more relaxed feeling. You have, you know, the old carb coma. As soon as you have too many carbs and you pass out, you go to sleep, you're feeling very, very sluggish. Use that to your advantage a little bit. Have a little bit of carbs before bed. Next, chill. Very, very simple. Have a bit of time, an hour before bed, where you're not really thinking about work, you're not using your emails, you're not replying to text messages, using social media. Chill out a little bit. Maybe read a book, maybe do a bit of meditation, whatever floats your boat. Next, caffeine. You've probably been told this many times, but caffeine past 3 or 4 o'clock is going to affect your sleep. And many people say, oh, I'm fine, I can have a coffee before I go to bed and I sleep fine. But do you? Like, if you're having caffeine is a stimulant. If you want to sleep the best, you need your body's heart rate to be coming down. You want your body to be going into a nice relaxed state. Caffeine is going to do the opposite to that. Even if you sleep well with caffeine, your heart rate is still going to be elevated. Your body is still going to be elevated. So cut out caffeine past 4 o'clock. Caffeine has a 6-hour half-life. So if you were to have caffeine at 4 o'clock, it would be out of your system by 10 o'clock. We have that initial boost of caffeine where you can feel caffeine when it hits you, but then it still continues for another 6 hours. So that's a big one. Next one is liquids. This again isn't going to affect your getting off to sleep, but it will affect your sleep as a total. If you're getting up in the middle of the night constantly, needing to go for a wee, it's going to affect your sleep. You're not going to be in that nice deep sleep. You're going to be up and out and up and out every time you go to the loo. So try and avoid lots and lots of fluids in the evening. Next is an eye mask. So we get to sleep in a nice dark room. That's generally what people, unless you're a little kid and you need a little night lamp on, nice dark room. But sometimes there's a little bit of light coming in. An eye mask is pretty handy for that. A nice cold room as well is going to make a big difference. So if you're, like, the main thing which helps your body to kind of get into sleep is from going to a nice warm temperature. So have a hot shower, have a bath, then come into a cool room, and that reduction in body temperature tells your body it's time to switch off and go to sleep. Next one is lavender as well. This is quite a well-known one. Lavender helps you to relax, and things that help you relax are generally going to help you sleep. Okay, so that is the habits and sort of other things, products that you can use. Next, I'm going to talk about supplements. Now, supplementation on anything is not necessary. It may help, so that's why I take them, because the more I can maximize my sleep, the more I can grow, the more I can function better. So I take a few supplements. I'll go through what I take. There's lots and lots out there. There's some things which you probably want to be more wary of, like melatonin. Melatonin will help you sleep, but it will also reduce the amount of natural melatonin that your body uses or produces. So if you're becoming too reliant on it, it's good to get you back into a sleep cycle. If you're, for example, just been traveling and you come back and you've got really bad jet lag, that might help to get you back into routine, but don't use it every night. It's something you want to use sparingly. So my top 1, 2, 3, 4, well, 3 and a bit 4 are 5-HTP. That is a serotonin precursor, so it makes you feel better, makes you feel a bit more positive, but also relaxed. So that's going to help you sleep. Anything that reduces stress will help you sleep. Next is magnesium. Using different types of magnesium will also help you sleep, because magnesium is a muscle relaxant. Zinc is also very similar to magnesium in that it helps you to relax, and a lot of people take a zinc magnesium complex called ZMA, which some people find helps. Studies show that it doesn't really do too much. A lot of studies show that zinc and magnesium don't really do too much, but for me, I felt it helps, so I'll continue taking it. Next is ashwagandha, something that definitely does work, which is a stress reliever. So again, will help you sleep, and that's the main ones which I take. I don't really take ashwagandha very often in the evenings. Generally, I take it post-workout, but you could use it to help you sleep as well. Okay, so thank you very much, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's been a little bit of a longer one, but I wanted to get some tips across to you how to improve your sleep, because that's also going to help improve your training, improve your muscle growth, and the rest of it. So I will leave you go on with the rest of your lovely day. Hope you have a good one. Take it easy. Peace.